recording.
I'm Cathy, and this is my first recording. God, I don't know what to say. Okay, I had to get my composure there. I'm 36 years old. I have 5 children. And I'm going on a weight loss journey. My entire life has been about weight. Started when I was a child. I was diagnosed as ADHD. So of course all the different drugs and so forth made me gain weight. All my pictures that my mother has shown me have been one of a very, very chubby child. It was around about the age that I was put on drugs like Ritalin and so forth. Came off that when I was a bit older, and the body levelled out. When I was in primary school, I felt that. I had a cousin who was a stick figure. Beautiful blonde hair, pretty face, and she used to come over when I was little and occasionally stay, her and her brother. And she would bring these long hippie skirts. I mean, they were the in thing in the 70s, the long hippie skirts, you know. Plenty of room, and I would ask to wear them, and I remember she would always say, "No, you'll stretch it." "Oh, can I borrow a top?" "No, you'll stretch it." I was by no means overweight by this point, 7, 8 years old, but I still remember. And I think that's where my issue with weight, other than the drugs I'd been on when I was younger, I think that's where my issue with weight really started. I saw myself as overweight from that age. It's pretty sad, really. But it just goes to show that these issues start from a young age. So I've been dealing with this for a long time. Sometimes I might ramble on. I still have emotional issues in regards to my childhood. You know, I have an uncle who used to make fun of me. I mean, the occasional joke of videotaping me and my cousins, and okay, there was one day where I went to my auntie and uncle's, and I had a video camera. They didn't own one, not that I believe, but I borrowed one, and I was 14 years of age. And I took the video camera out to their place, and I was mucking around with it, videotaping my cousins as you do as a teenager. And yeah, my uncle zoomed in on my backside, and someone else made a comment about what a huge ass. And of course, at that age, you don't really. It hurts. It hurts more than you would know, especially coming from your own family. But at that age, you just kind of get that embarrassed that you laugh it off like it's no big deal. Oh, you're the funny fat person. And it hurt. It hurt so bad. it still hurts because people don't understand unless you're overweight or fat. They think that you have the emotional absorbency to deal with it. You have that extra, because that's the only way I can put it, that extra absorbency. You can take the mickey out of a fat person and they're just going to laugh at it. But inside, it kills. It killed my self-esteem. My cousin's words when we were little killed my self-esteem. I come from, my father's side are all short and dumpy. And I've really never had anything to do with my father and that part of the family, that side of the family. My father is a Vietnam veteran, has a lot of psychological issues, but my mother's side of the family, there was my nana, who passed away 18 months ago at the ripe age of 99. She was the typical grandma, the chubby that likes to cook cakes and have gravy on all the meats and so forth. You know, you put your butter in the mashed potato and so forth. But generally, on my mother's side of the family, everyone is tall and skinny. I mean, I'm only 5'4". The rest of my family are all 5'5" and onwards. My mother was a skinny milk person. You know, she would have a special milk for herself. I'm babbling on a bit, sorry. But yeah, I think this is where my weight issues started when I was a child. And as a teenager, I look back at school photos and I was by no means the chubbiest person in the class. By no means whatsoever. But I was always brought up, while the other kids in my school were always wearing the school dresses hitched up, you know, by your jumper, or the parents would let their children take their dresses up so that your bloomers were showing. I had the mother and the grandmother that lived in the way of, you have your dress just below your knees, and that's that. There's no ifs or buts. If we see you with that jumper around your waist showing your knickers, you're in strife. I have been unhappy for a very long time. So my choice to have surgery, I didn't realise I took so. My choice to have surgery has been a long coming decision. I am not here to put my views off on other people. If you wish to watch me in the coming next 12 months of drama and excitement and what I call my birthday, my new birthday, will be the day that I have my surgery. Okay, I've got a minute and 10 seconds, so I better wrap this up. Alright. In Australia, there is a very long waiting list. Health insurance is really expensive. And if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. But I believe that weight loss surgery is the last resort. And that's the way I see it. So, I will put this video up and I will do updates as soon as I can. And thanks for watching. So, I'll see you soon. Ciao! Now I've got to work out how to turn it off.